Thank you, Kirsty, for your introduction, and good morning to you all. Welcome to the Marketing Society Annual Conference 2014. The pressures of the day job can mean that we look for the expected rather than the unexpected, the sensible rather than the surprising, which inevitably limits our ability to think disruptively. Which brings me back, via Ron Burgundy, to the theme of the day, and most importantly, to our speakers, who are all disruptive thinkers, who have all reset expectations within their categories and within their fields of expertise. I hope you enjoy hearing what they have to say, and that you'll take away a nugget or two that will help you with the changes you want to make in your businesses.
And then one of my mentors is Sir Martin Broughton, chairman of BA, ex-president of CBI, and he said, well, don't wait for them to wake up. He said, go and create your own insurance brand. I said, well, I've never created a brand, I've never created an insurance company, I'm a techie. And well, the rest is history. We created Ingenie and we went live 3 years ago.
And how did you become involved in it first go?
He needed someone to do all the technology side of it and put all the algorithms into the black box. So having obviously been an expert in the box, I got on board.
You even took calls.
Yes, I did. I was, in the early days, I did used to check every parcel. And there was one momentous day when if I was taking calls in the morning, you would recognise a lot of names in the afternoon of the parcel you were sending out. And one day I didn't recognise any name at all. I thought this is now a business rather than a hobby.
I hope you realise this will take 10 years to do. Toby's got this mad idea he can do it in 2 years. That's bollocks. It takes at least 10 years, and that's 10 years of your life you will never get back. And I thought, oh my God, this was unexpected. So I tried to kind of salvage something from this. I said, Jonathan, yes, of course it's taken a bit longer than you'd originally anticipated, but had you known at the beginning that you would end up with this fantastic school embodying your vision, presumably you wouldn't have done anything any differently. He said, are you kidding? He said, my wife's almost left me, my kids are too old to go to the school, I'm practically bankrupt. If I'd known how difficult it was, I never would have gone down this path.
There's no better way, really, than unleashing the creativity of people, a bit like Steve was saying this morning. In a business, that if you set clear direction and then you allow them to bring it to life, you give them the freedom to bring all of that alive, they come up with brilliant ideas about how you can make things easy and affordable. And of course, you all know in this room, you can't shift a brand without having substance behind it.
Now, I'm suspicious of wine because when you have that many brands in a category, it's evidence that nobody's got it right, okay? It's why the French have 300 types of cheese, because they've never made one that's as good as cheddar, okay? Right?
Regarding the Kiwis, and if there are any Kiwis in this room, I want to apologise. And Team New Zealand absolutely put together an amazing campaign. As Keith said, they were minutes from winning the cup and taking it back to New Zealand. But the first day I got on the boat and we were towing out to the racecourse, we had to tow past the Kiwi base. And bearing in mind that I'd sailed with the Kiwi team in the 2007 Cup, had a lot of friends within that group. We towed past their base and I noticed that all of their team were standing on the end of the dock, watching us go by with their arms crossed, and it was a full sort of Kiwi staunch off. And I gave them a wave, nice friendly wave, and I got a few gestures back.
Get the hacker.
As you can imagine. And so I was next to Jimmy Spithill, and we agreed, okay, every day from now on we're going to tow past their base and we're all going to wave. And it started getting into a bit of a wind up, and we would nice wave and we'd get the familiar gestures back.
Take the chance. If we don't do it, who will? If we don't do it now, I'm not sure when you're going to do it. And to be honest, if in 10 years' time we don't see a bigger share of marketing people at the C-suite, as Ron Burgundy would say, no offence, but we are stupid. Thanks very much, and I'll see you this evening.